What a beautiful day. Hecate. Yo, what is going on today, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. It is so beautiful out. I cannot believe 9.5 is getting removed. That's going to keep Smite 1 as great as it can be until Smite 2 is arriving. Fortunately, though, we have some good Smite 2 news. Well, good depending on how you landed on your view of Hecate on the first look we got like a month ago now, 2 months ago. If you did not like your first look at Hecate, HiRez has decided to update her a little bit. They have kind of shown a little bit more of what she's going to be looking like. They changed her ultimate specifically from what they showed originally to now. I'm going to show you guys kind of what it looks like prior, what the kit was going to look like prior, and now what they have came up with, and just give my opinions on the god. So this is Hecate, or Ajax talking a little about Hecate and kind of showing a lot of her kit. So a little bit of her abilities.
Was just send most of
her
the
three,
instead, you know,
the ethereal form flying around.
Her abilities 1, 3, 4 were virtually entirely set up by me.
I think that's her 1. This is her 2.
That was very different than what we do in Smite 1, and that those abilities
the 3
all
ability
had significant changes over time.
And then her
because
ultimate,
of the ability to prototype, test, and adjust.
With how her 1, 2, 3 looked, I thought they were interesting abilities. The 1 as this kind of combo-oriented ability, but it combos with itself. The 2 as a team fight or 1v1 ability that wasn't super overpowered. It just, the more damage that happened in an area, the more damage you would do. The 3 in that ethereal form looks really cool. The ult, though, was really basic and really boring. It was almost like a Morrigan / Nike 1 combo. Was it like artistry? Cool. Absolutely. Was it super interesting as a mage, and this is like the coolest new character coming to Smite 2? Like, this is the first one. It's going to be super dope. No, it wasn't. And I think HiRez understood that because they got a lot of feedback. They came back around to, we want to change up still a little bit with Hecate. And they released this video yesterday or 2 days ago with IGN that we're going to watch now. Ajax, go.
Smite 2. Every Smite god that launches, there's a wide variety of opinions about it, right? There's people who think this god is amazing and perfect, and there's people who say, oh, we got to rework this character already. We had an early version of Hecate in the pre-alpha tests. We also did a little bit of a sneak peek preview with some developer behind the scenes type of stuff. And the community, as they usually do, was really focusing in on things, giving a lot of really specific details, looking for things that were missing or added. Now, they didn't see everything about that character, but we had a lot of different tests in a lot of different places, and we really just wanted to add some more to her. And the player...
So they showed this early test of Hecate, and it seems like them and the community also kind of agreed that it was just like, this is fine, but we want to go even deeper.
Players who saw what they saw wanted to add some more, and the testers, the closed testers, also were like, we could probably do some more, and we're taking that time to do that. And a big focus has been, how do we collect this feedback? How do we process it? How do we implement it? You can always come up with a long list of things of why we shouldn't do that, but you're always better served by looking into, okay, this
that forms as an ability really cool,
crazy, but how can we deliver it? What parts of that can we deliver? How we can deliver the general experience, but not in the same way that they're suggesting. And it's a big attitude shift. It takes a lot of practice.
I want to see the entire Hecate kit.
So it's very hard to make a kit that delivers on all of those things.
This, and then this, and then this. AO1, AO2, AO3.
With the new release of Hecate, we're really leaning into the transitions, doorways, thresholds type of design.
Almost like Janus.
She's a triplicate goddess, or often thought of as having clones or like 3 versions of herself. So we're bringing that into the
kind of like Morrigan.
More than the original version had, and we're leaning into her mysticism and sorcery and witchcraft type of designs with using the clones as a visual tool. The other thing we're going to be doing is a brand new ultimate that has a much more unique gameplay.
This is the exciting thing. I put this in the community tab, and there was even something I missed.
Is going to be able to hit opponents, and
I missed this. I missed this first part of it. You can teleport them from like all the way back here to in front of you. So like, if the enemy team is in the back line, or the enemy's back line is too far away and you can't really get to them, this is a really good zoning effect to either push them away so that you can take the fight on these front guys, or the ones in this middle tier, or you can force them forward, which makes them easier to commit to.
If they're far away, bring them close to her, or if they're close to her, send them far away. Put enemies out of place, potentially all of the enemies
and
out
it does
of position
damage
from a long range away, and do some good
don't know
damage
how much, but
damage. But wait, there's more. Hecate Ultimate, after you fire the attack, will also leave a deployable that allies can interact with to also optionally take the teleport travel either way. So we're still messing with a lot of the variables. We still are in a lot of temp visuals for these new abilities. And
It's not super far, so it's going to be unique and cool to kind of use it. It's different than Horus. Like, you kind of probably see Horus in this. I think this one's a little bit more directed at the enemy team and like using it against the enemy team than it is to use it with your own team like Horus is. Horus is really good for repositioning, going to the enemy Phoenix, threatening one Phoenix, teleporting to another, threatening one Phoenix, pretending to threaten another, and then go back to that one. There's a lot of cool things, objective play you can do with Horus ult. You don't really have that same playmaking with Hecate, but you have really cool team fighting playmaking with Hecate, which Horus doesn't really have. His ult isn't really playmaking in team fights. It's like, maybe I'll ult in to give my teammate a shield as he's getting to over ult him out for him to reposition, but it's not like the best team fight ult.
it's a big ability. It's got a big warm up, big visuals, big clarity phase, so you don't just get hit with this out of nowhere.
And it
then
seems
it's
like they
really
switched
impactful
her
and has a
1-up.
lasting impact, and it fits her themes a lot better than our earlier versions of this stuff. We're making change. We got good feedback, and we're implementing real change to the character based on that feedback. Can't wait to see it out there and see these new abilities really making a memorable impact on the battleground.
I'm 100% down for their changes to Hecate or Hecate. I gotta learn how to say that. But it's a cool change to a character, which I think was too basic and too just meh as a first character in Smite 2. I think this is a really cool character that I'm gonna love to play. The change to the 1 is cool. Her 2 is already awesome. Her 3 was insanely cool. And now I think her ult just gives her more interest. But now, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like the change to Hecate? Do you guys like the changes to Hecate? Do you not like them? Did you like her old iteration? And what do you think so far about her? You excited to play her? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys again next time. Peace.